Hello to all you gorgeous and beautiful souls out there. I'm Lupita, psychotherapist, coach, DJ, and speaker, here to talk about some simple steps I've been giving to my clients to keep them calm and centered amidst this pandemic or new world we have just now entered. I will then end this video with a grounding technique, or what some might call a guided meditation, to help you feel more relaxed and continue on with your day. But before I do that, before I get into the steps, I want to take a minute to remind you that by you taking an interest and wanting to watch this video, that says a lot about you. You're searching for positivity and tranquility during what some might call a storm. That's amazing. You could be anywhere right now. You could be on Netflix or on Prime, or you can be on Pornhub. And not that any of those are bad choices, but you decided to take out some time to nourish your mind. And for that, you are definitely different, amazing even, I would say. And above all, you've always been worth it. And I'm really glad to be that person to remind you. Okay, motivational pep talk over for now. Now, anywho, on to the simple steps in keeping calm during this transition. During this time of transformation. That's what I like to think of it as. So recently I was talking with a friend, and he's very positive, and he decided that he wanted to look at this quarantine as a staycation. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is freaking brilliant. Yeah, we have bills to pay and kids to take care of and work to figure out, but everything is at a standstill right now. And since stress weakens the immune system, why not try to put a positive spin on this? So I want you to keep that in mind, a staycation instead of a quarantine. So back to the steps. Step 1, remember to be compassionate with yourself. There's a lot of experts out there talking about keeping a schedule, and that the schedule will help you through sticking to the schedule, working out, trying to eat healthy, things of that nature, and so on and so forth. But the problem is that when we veer off of that schedule, we can get down on ourselves. Once we start to get down on ourselves, the negative inner dialogue begins. And once it starts, it's really hard to stop. So if the negative inner dialogue begins, remember that the whole freaking world is going through what you're going through right now. We're all under pressure, and there's this mass collection of uncertainty and panic. So it's okay. It's okay if things don't go as planned. You can always, 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 always start your day over whenever you'd like. If you woke up late, then you woke up late. If you didn't get back to work as soon as you wanted to, then you didn't get back to work as soon as you wanted to. The more you get down on yourself, the harder it will be for you to come out of it. If you find yourself doing this, take a minute to sit, relax, and speak to yourself the way you would talk to a friend. Lend yourself some understanding, some compassion, and even some humor. Come on, you deserve it just as much as your friends do. You're important too. Remember, you're on a staycation. Would you be so hard on yourself if you were on a staycation, if you were out on vacation? Give yourself a minute, or heck, give yourself a few minutes, even an hour. Sit on your pity pot. Once you're tired of being there, get up and move on. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. It's actually really simple. And if you're having a hard time with this, reach out. I'm here to help. Step number 2, get restful sleep. I know. A simple fact a lot of people don't know is that the number one contributor to anxiety and depression is the lack of sleep. I know right now, the time we're living in, there's constant worry and maybe really difficult to get some sleep. Every time you get on social media or turn on the TV, there's something new going on with the virus, or there are even new memes poking fun, right? And although it's good to find humor, like I just said in the previous step, with whatever's happening right now, right? It's not healthy to constantly overexpose yourself, especially if you don't have to. If you're staying home, you're feeling healthy and have no symptoms, remember, you're on a staycation. I strongly recommend disconnecting from social media and TV, even from Googling. As hard as it may be, you want to make sure that you are not on your phone too often, and you're not on your phone right when you wake up or right before you go to sleep. Try to power off 45 minutes before you get to bed. This gives your brain some time to begin to power off. You definitely want to allow your mind to do this after the constant overload of information, and it's just everywhere. You want to take a break from it. Plus, if you were on a staycation, you wouldn't be on your phone as much anyway. At least I would hope. So, things that you can do is listen to some calming music or a sleep meditation before bed. That way, when you wake up, you feel more refreshed to take on whatever it is you have lined up. Step number 3, do what brings you joy and ignites passion within you. Best advice I can give to combat boredom is whatever dream or whatever goal you were not tending to before this virus, or what our people are calling BC, before Corona, this would be the perfect time to do it. The world has come to a stop. If you can't go to work, you really shouldn't be going out. You should be at home. Even if you're worried about eviction and things like that, paperwork still has to go through. You have rights. You have time. This is perfect for doing what really, really ignites that passion within you. So get up and start doing it. For example, I wanted some more time to plan and record videos. I stopped focusing on everything that was around me, remembered my why, because the why is important, why this was important to do videos. And I sat down and started jotting down ideas. And here I am. Another example that I've heard is someone always wanted to record a song and become a singer. So they started to look for songs, potential songs they could record, and gave themselves a deadline to when they wanted to record it. So they had time to practice and get ready. Another person that I know always wanted to produce music, but could never find the time. So they've been working at that. Because these things they're doing bring them so much joy and they're so passionate about them, accomplishing these tasks for them have been so rewarding. I mean, I feel really good getting this video done right now. It feels good. I cannot stress enough that this time can be used so that you can get back to you and what really feels good to you and what really makes you feel good about you. These tips help you immensely if you are already having problems or were already having problems with anxiety and depression before this happened. Please, for any additional help or assistance, if you're feeling depressed or anxious, please feel free to click on any of my contact links below to get in contact with me, or call a friend. The National Suicide Hotline, we're all here to help. And now, to conclude this video, I want to end it with a grounding technique, or like I had mentioned, some call it a guided meditation. So, what you want to do is sit in a comfortable position. I would say in a chair. I like to sit in a comfortable position with my palms up on my lap or on my thighs. You can sit with your palms down. You want to just sit back and sit into the chair, allowing all of your muscles and all of your joints to just fully relax into the chair. The next thing we're going to do is you want to either lower your gaze or close your eyes completely. I like to close my eyes. So what I'm going to do also is ask you a series of questions. And what this is going to do is help bring your focus to something else other than what's causing you distress. So when I ask you these questions, you can either answer the questions out loud if you're alone. If you're around other people, you can simply answer them in your head. So let's begin. I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes because I do this meditation all the time. I also do it in my workshops, and people love it, especially when you get into the routine of doing it. So you want to go ahead and close your eyes. I have my palms up, and we're going to start breathing in and out deeply. When we breathe in, we're going to hold it for 2 seconds and then let it out. So breathe in, hold, and out. Breathing in through your nose. Breathe out through your mouth. Now I'd like for you to bring your awareness to your feet. What are your feet doing? Can you feel your feet without touching them? Do they feel tired? Do they feel energized? Or do you have no sensation at all? Take a deep breath in and out. Now you might find your mind wandering. This is completely normal. Meditation is not about stopping your mind from thinking. It's about accepting that your mind will wander. Once you notice that your mind is wandering, gently bring it back to the awareness of the body part and begin to focus back on the body part again. Now bring your awareness to your knees. Can you feel your knees without touching them? Do they feel relaxed? Do they feel tense? Or do you have no sensation at all, which is okay? Take a deep breath in and out. Now remember, if your mind wanders, that's okay. Once you become aware that your mind is wandering, you are doing the meditation just right. Gently bring your mind back to the awareness of the body part and begin to focus again. Now bring your awareness to your shoulders. Do they feel tense? Do they feel relaxed? Or do you have no sensation at all, which is okay? Can you feel your shoulders without touching them? Take a deep breath in, hold, and out. Now bring your awareness to your head. Does your head feel relaxed? Do you have tension in your head? Or do you have no sensation at all, which is okay? Remember, when you find your mind wandering, you're doing the meditation just right. Gently bring it back to your awareness. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, we're going to slowly come back to our awareness of being in the room. Opening your eyes slowly. Not moving too fast. And we're back. How was that? I hope you found it really relaxing and it getting you ready for the rest of the day. Like I said, if you need any help, if you are feeling like you might need some extra support, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help. Reach out to a friend or even the National Suicide Hotline. We're all here to help. Thank you for your time. Take care of yourself first. And remember, you've always been enough.